Welcome to the Raspberry Pi 4. It features a pretty fast Broadcom BCM2711 quad-core Cortex A72, that's version 8 of ARM, 64-bit system on a chip, clocked at 1.5 gigahertz. It is possible to clock this up to 1.6, 7, and maybe even 8 if you apply a fan for cooling. Here we have the RAM. It comes in 2, 4 and 8 gigabyte models. This is LPDDR4 clocked at 3200 SD RAM. It features built-on wireless with 2.4 and 5.0 gigahertz bands, that's AC and N standards, and it's of course backwards compatible with previous. It features Bluetooth 5.0, BLE and a gigabit Ethernet port. It features 2 USB 3.0 ports and 2 USB 2.0 ports. It has an analog AV audio vision connector right here and 2 HDMI micro connections, as well as a USB Type-C for power. It features a GPIO connector at 40 pins, that stands for general input and output, as well as a display ribbon connector, that's DSI, and a ribbon camera connector. On the bottom of this board we have a micro SD card reader, which is the main boot medium of this machine. This device is powered by USB Type-C, as I mentioned, but don't just use any old phone charger or brick. You want a device that delivers 5 volts at about 2.5 amps. I have a brick here that delivers 3 amps and has this handy inline switch. To boot up the device, you just need a micro SD card like this 32GB model here, or you can boot it up from a hard drive or USB flash drive, typically from a 3.0 port. This is a versatile Linux computer with full access to lots of open source software. It can be used for game emulation, general desktop, web browsing, watching Netflix, and various other projects. If you're into electronics, you can control your electronics from the GPIO. Using the Linux programming language Python is pretty typical, but you can use C as well. It's a very versatile machine, and I hope you'll join me in my next video as we prepare the SD card for it and get it booted up. Please follow me if you enjoyed this video content.